Afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a base hit on the line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Grounded to first. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11.
First delivery to him on the way.
Gardner.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's another 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
You froze him on the fastball there. Brett Gardner is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Richards, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. And it's gone into the front row of bushes. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Upton. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Justin Upton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
1-0. And this is low, ball 1. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Upton gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Zach Kozart will be next. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. And now for the Angels, Zach Kozart. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Zach Kozart goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that misses for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hot shot to third. Andujar's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. It remains 1. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And he Misses inside with that one. Ball one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simmons has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now batting, Miguel Andujar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Andujar stands at first with one out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Second and third here, one man out. The 1-2 is fastball that misses. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Took him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Second and third, two away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Drilled to first. Pujols has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, We played two. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready now for L.A. Cole Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike one. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Gone! Here's Albert now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
2 out, nobody on. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11. Left
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Trout coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Richards comes set. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Judge fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Gardner leads off second with nobody out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Calhoun on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. This is line to left, and Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
The left fielder, number 6.
Here's Justin Upton now, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Cozart. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Simmons on second. Cozart at first. 2 out in the inning. Next 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line softly out toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And their runners at the corners now. Count even now at 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Andrew McCutchen will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Andrew McCutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And a ball 1-0.
Number 3.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 3 goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First offering on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Hits this one hard the other way. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Ready now, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he'll get back in safely. Richards comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Just keeping him close. Three and one now to Brett Gardner.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Cozart for one. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
A bouncer to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is high, a ball and a strike. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Trout. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jose Alvarez comes on now looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position. Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, from a pitcher's standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 5 innings complete. The Yankees. Here's Albert now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by Showtrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. To first, to his right, McCutcheon, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 gone in the inning now. Here's Justin Upton. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
And that's in there for a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it is. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is flared out towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Trout makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
On to first, a double play. Here's Brett Gardner now. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left. Digging in, Zach Cozart. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Cozart aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Torres shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
So coming to the plate, number 3. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of...
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. A.J. Cole takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only first pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and they will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. The count now at 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
1 in the inning here for the Angels. Giancarlo Stanton now in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Boy, Giro, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. The run scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. Already 2 for 2. We look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Nope. 3-0. Andrew McCutchen would be next. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Albert Pujols. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
A ball and a strike. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Shohei Ohtani goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Angels strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Number 25.
Stepping into the box, Gleyber Torres. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Neil Walker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Walker.
Hit out towards second. fielded by Kozar. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Bedrosian has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And that one just missed outside. So 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Gardner is off at first with 2 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Three and 2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pujols is there for it, and that ends the inning. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Now to the plate, Zach Kozar. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch lays off 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. It was an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting,
Striding in, number 3. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chad Green takes home the win. Garrett Richards struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. The Angels, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.